Good morning. It's 10 o'clock. I'm Clifford Chu, and it's time for the Easy News on ICRT. The TAIEX opened up 30 points this morning, around 0.4% at 83.92 on turnover of 1.4 billion NT. A tied vote in the control yuan yesterday resulted in the defeat of a motion to impeach the nation's top prosecutor for his role in a political storm over wiretapping lawmakers that involves the president and the legislative speaker. State Prosecutor General Huang Siming was cleared by a 5-4, 5-against vote in Taiwan's top government supervisory body. This result gives him breathing space despite continued calls from opposition parties for him to step down. Today, Huang will face the first day of a trial on charges of leaking secrets during an ongoing investigation. He is set to answer questions at the Taipei District Court. Huang has said that he would step down if he is impeached or found guilty by the District Court. President Ma Ying-jeou yesterday urged the legislature to speed up its progress regarding the Cross-Strait Service Trade Pact. The president yesterday met with the heads of the 5 yuans at the presidential office. Legislative Yuan Deputy Speaker Huang Su-chu went to the meeting on behalf of Legislative Speaker Wang Jingping, who was on leave of absence. The president has said that the legislature should speed up its progress so that the pact can be moved into the deliberation phase. Ma also said that the Trade in Services Pact will soon be followed by a Trade in Goods Pact. A grandson of the late President Tsang Ching-kuo was indicted yesterday on charges of interfering with the public order and intending to harm Taipei American School and its students, faculty members, and administrators. The Siling District Prosecutor's Office in Taipei said that Andrew Chiang had repeatedly made threatening comments against the school, especially its deputy superintendent, via Facebook and email between August 21st and November 6th. Chiang is a former TAS student who transferred to another school in 2006. Each offense carries a maximum 2-year prison sentence. Chiang was quoted by police on November 8th and was later released on 80,000 NT bail. A summit of Eastern European nations and the European Union is underway in Lithuania to sign a series of political agreements that will bring countries like Georgia and Moldova closer to Europe. But the focus is on the Ukraine, and there's still hope the country might, too, decide to sign up for closer EU ties, despite a surprise decision this week to back out after pressure from Russia. A plan has been hatched to destroy Syria's chemical weapons at sea using U.S. Navy auxiliary vessel MV Cape Ray. The plan will put a mobile destruction plant aboard that uses water to dilute the chemicals to safer levels. The Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons has set December 31st as its deadline for removing the toxic substances from Syria. So far, countries have shown a marked reluctance to take on the task. Albania and other countries rumored to be the destination for the chemicals have insisted they will not take them, despite the international community agreeing that disposal was one of the most urgent security problems in the world. The deadline for proposals as to who might take the less toxic cargo, which is comparable to many common industrial byproducts, is today. And finally, once billed as the comet of the century, Comet Ison has apparently broken up as it passed through the sun's orbit. Images from NASA spacecraft showed the comet approaching for a slingshot around the sun on yesterday. However, only a trail of dust was seen coming out the other side. However, it might not all be bad news if the 4.5 billion-year-old space rock broke up into pieces, because astronomers might be able to study them and learn more about comets. The comet came within 1.6 million kilometers of the sun, which in space terms basically means grazing it. And now looking at the weather across Taiwan, according to the Central Weather Bureau, we can expect partly cloudy skies in the north with a high of 16 in Taipei, partly clear skies in the center with a high of 18 in Taichung, and mostly clear skies in the south with a high of 22 in the Kaohsiung area. Current temperatures are Taipei 16, Taichung 16, Kaohsiung 18. That's it for the Easy News today. Remember, you can download a slower version of the news, as well as a transcript with Chinese explanations on our website, www.icrt.com.tw. Just look for Easy News. Enjoy the rest of your morning. I'm Clifford Chu.